Who's this?
Well, nobody. Blank screen.
What about this?
His name is John Peace.
His
He's a
secret
guy
lover.
I used to work with. We are recording now.
Oh, shit.
Shout out to John. It's not a secret.
Did not realize we were recording already. Jen, that is his secret lover on his phone.
Said, not a secret. Yeah.
Not a
if you're
secret
gonna talk,
lover.
talking to the
just,
fucking microphone. I know you didn't have one last time.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hey, it's
normal.
Earl. We can hear Earl.
All right, you can go away now.
No,
I won't be
Oh,
talking
okay.
that much.
just the little one-liners here and there.
Earl, Phil.
What I fucking do?
Yeah,
space.
Phil. Fucking Christ, here we go. Anyway, welcome to Dad and Company Podcast. We're on episode 41, not 50. I don't know why people
It's
keep thinking
definitely
we've done
57.
50 episodes, but we haven't yet. When we get to 50 episodes, we'll have a big celebration. I doubt it.
The celebration.
I'm here with the last band that we did when I was recording with Jason, Brandon, and Earl. Everybody say hi.
Hello. We're banned.
Yep, we're banned. Yep.
Hello.
We got pre-banned, pre-canceled. Oh, I'm Jason, by the way.
So we just had a pretty fun night of board games. We played Betrayer on Houses Hills.
Is it Betrayer or Betrayal?
Betrayal.
Betrayal.
Betrayal on Haunted Hill.
Betrayal on the House on the Hill.
Jesus, I don't fucking know what it was.
Something to that.
Yeah,
That's
Earl's
the
closer.
frog on the log on the bottom of the
And the green grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all around.
I'm interested in the Scooby-Doo version now.
I know, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Wait, the Scooby-Doo version of Betrayal?
Yeah, Earl found one.
Yeah.
Along
I
a bunch of
legitimately
expansions.
want to play that, yeah.
It's like $17.
That might be worth
Yeah,
it.
it must be an expansion.
No, it's just standalone. It's probably just not as many like scenarios.
Is it like Guess Who Junior, where it's like fucking half the size? And
Half the size for $17 is still pretty good. Considering
enough.
that is probably like a $60 board game these days.
It's expensive.
Board games just aren't cheap anymore.
Mr. Jenkins. Yeah, but it was fun. Except Jason, you kept fucking being the
Goddamn traitor.
You just
let's
turned
face
into
it,
Illidan.
That tracks. It tracks. If anyone out of this four was going to be a traitor, it was always going to be me.
Yeah, I remember when you killed me in our little standalone like homebrew board like tabletop game.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, we
That
you
was
know
when-
we
was that
would
when-
think Strom is the traitor
was
from
that when
back then. And
John
then,
was running it or Kyle?
no, when John was running it.
That was John's game.
You killed me and kept me as a pet. You killed
I don't
me.
remember keeping you as a pet.
You put me in a fucking medallion,
Don't remember
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I remember killing you because I raged.
and then you
And I
kept me
couldn't
in a
stop
fucking
raging.
medallion, and you carried me around like a fucking pet.
That's cool.
That's one word for it.
Nah, that's cool. I don't remember
I
that
already
part.
had to roll a new character. I was out of the game as far as that guy was
Don't
concerned.
remember
But
that
John was
part.
like,
But I love that idea.
I don't know actually how you even came to that point because I think I was out of that session.
I don't remember putting you in a medallion. That sounds crazy, but I feel like that is something I would do.
That sounds crazy. Okay. Just making sure that
this-
in this make-believe fantasy world that you're talking about.
It still sounds crazy.
He didn't like it that I took the captain's quarters. That was my airship.
The captain's quarters. Was this when we were Black Snow and Red Winter, or was that a different one? I want to say it was a different one.
I just remember that we were playing it on like, is it still East State Street when you were living with Anton and Fish?
Oh, we were playing it at that house?
Had to have been
Yep.
East State Street then.
Yep.
Yeah, I only lived there for a year when we were there.
We played it there. You like ended up having like going to like some private sessions with John, and then you like rejoined us later, like a few weeks later.
I almost sideswiped an ambulance with Anton in my car when you guys lived there. But go
I
on.
was anti anyway. Yeah, I don't remember. I remember killing you. Like 100% remember that moment because I was legitimately sad and pissed off that it was happening, but I couldn't stop.
Well,
myself.
someone, you know,
I can't quit you.
I was raging. Apparently, it doesn't work like rage does in Dungeons and Dragons. I was raging, and John's like, "Guess what? You just keep attacking
It's
until
perpetual.
you stop raging." And I'm like, "I want to stop raging," and John's like, "You can't stop raging." And I'm like,
well,
"Oh."
I'm not sure we're talking about the exact same thing right now because the only thing I
would we be
remember is
talking
you
about?
critting a fucking fireball on my magic weak fucking changeling and
I might have just turned on you.
well, I
might
don't-
have turned trade on that
No,
one.
I mean, you
I don't
had a good
understand
reason.
why you're
That was-
raging and throwing fireballs. Like that doesn't sound. That's something's broken.
It wasn't Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, it was
This was Vampire Masquerade, and Sean and John
Sort of.
had.
It was
that was the basis for it.
It was kind of a homebrew, and we'd only played Vampire the Masquerade, so we were on a D10 system, not a D20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it was actually based more on, I believe, a book series called, actually, I forget the name of the series as a whole, but like the first book is called Wizard's First Rule. It's just this high fantasy series where you basically magic is just whatever you fucking make it up to be.
Fair enough.
That was our very first game then that I played, because I rolled a wizard and I had no idea what I was doing. I had never played a tabletop game
I was still right.
of anything before. So I didn't know what I was fucking doing. John had to change the system again to give me some form of guidance. And why I threw a fireball at you, who knows? You were probably being a dick.
I was not a nice guy in that game.
Who was?
Okay, I think we just solved it then. Come on, Scooby Doo.
Pull off Brandon's mask and it's just Brandon being a dick.
Strom was in that one too.
Strom? I did not know Strom at that time. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
If
Well-
this when I was a wizard, we started this when I still lived in my parents' basement. And I didn't know
I just
Strom
told you
until
you
North
lived
Lancaster.
with Anton and Fish.
But I didn't meet Strom until North Lancaster, and we had already stopped playing by that time.
No. 'Cause we-
That one.
Well, so I came out of high
Right
school and went into college and met Strom. And then I didn't live on my own until afterwards.
I did not meet Strom until North Lancaster.
Okay.
Strom was in your basement, but dude, multiple times with Adam and Jen.
In my basement?
At the same
Yeah.
time.
I don't remember.
I don't remember that.
I'm
Thank you,
missing-
Chris. Thank you.
I'm missing big chunks of my memory. man.
Okay, I got it. Oh, shit.
I don't remember that at all.
I don't remember that part either. But
Yeah, there was specifically we were there one weekend. Adam, Jen, and Strom all came over, and it was weird. It was awkward as fuck, but we were all there.
I think you're making shit up.
Well, because
No.
at the time it was Adam, Strom, and Aaron were all trying to get with Jen.
Yep, and Adam and Jen were together at that time.
well, they were at least living together.
Yeah, they
So
were
was
like
Aaron.
an item, but they weren't
Well, Aaron was sleeping on the couch. God damn, that was a weird situation.
because it was awkward because we were all there. I don't remember if you were there, but Derek was also there.
Oh,
Derek.
It's funny. It's because you're like, oh, Derek. And I'm like, who
shit.
the fuck was that again?
Oh, my God.
Shout out to Derek.
He was the one that wanted to fight me in Arby's.
He wanted to fight a lot of people for no reason.
That was crazy.
Fucking gingers.
I was getting ready to say, the only thing I
Shout
can
out to
remember
Matt if you're listening to this.
wasn't he just
So
like,
angry.
like a Jason-sized ginger? Wasn't he just like
Yeah,
a big
basically.
fucking
Yeah,
tall
He was one of
ginger?
those though where I get very happy and talkative when I drink.
Angry.
He got angry and wanted to fight when he drank.
Yeah.
most of the time. Yeah.
It was, not.
It was a very contrast when drinking was always involved.
I don't know. He was in your age group, not mine. So
Was he one above?
No, he was. Oh.
No, he was one above.
Yeah,
us.
he was.
Yeah.
Yep, he was.
So he would have graduated at 02.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Time out. I mean, Derek was not. Scott? Who was the fucking.
Scott was the other ginger.
Scott was the one I was thinking of.
Is this the
That
one we
was-
had to kick out
yes.
of my house?
Yes.
Oh, that
Yes.
guy.
Yep.
And yeah, we don't need to get into
I
that.
believe he is a cop in Coolville now.
I don't give a
I only
Which is
know
why.
one Scott, and I remember that he ended up playing Magic with us. But the
Yep.
first time he
Yep.
ever met John, he tripped over them and turned around and called him the N-word.
That,
Yeah, that sounds like
that's,
Scott.
Yep. And
Yep.
cop in Coolville. Cool.
Yep. I don't know. I haven't talked to him in like 20 years, but
Probably for the better.
Nah,
Yeah.
for the better.
generally. I just
Did
found
you
out.
not just hear all the shit we just fucking said?
No, yeah, no. It's totally cool. I'm glad to know him.
I need you to clarify. It's totally cool.
Hopefully,
No, not seeing him is
Not
totally
for me.
cool.
Not for me.
Not seeing him is totally cool.
hopefully he has evolved a bit and he's not.
I don't know. Maybe
I would hope so. I bet he is. I mean,
Fair enough.
Most of the people I knew from high school are not as big a dicks as what they used to be.
Yeah.
Except for Chris.
Fuck off.
Chris is
Thought I was
far
gonna
more.
make
No, he really kind of went like the opposite of the evolution. He like devolved into more of like An uncircumcised dick.
What a fucking ringing endorsement from you guys, and I have no idea what that means, Earl. But okay. I mean, I know what uncircumcised means, but I don't.
Chris.
Chris, it's like a glass versus a plastic glass.
Thank you. I was getting to
Oh,
that.
my fucking God.
What are you drinking out of tonight, sir?
I'm drinking out of a fucking normal ass adult glass.
Earl, I had to throw away all my plastic cups, or I didn't want to offend Chris and his sensitive.
I don't think Brandon knows what you guys are talking about, and the audience doesn't know what you're talking about.
Then,
so why don't you
Chris,
fucking
please.
explain it?
No, Chris, I want you to enlighten everybody on your elitist
Oh my God.
Request.
piece of shit mind.
I only drink out of plastic cups at home.
That
Oh my God. Yeah.
snap.
Oh,
Except for
Chris-
maybe
oh,
like
Chris
the
can't.
occasional mason jar.
fucking
Chris,
turf war.
Don't make me say it.
Chris cannot drink out of plastic cups. Apparently, it ruins his just sense of self and
I think
everything.
is your tinfoil hat a little too tight there,
No,
buddy?
shut the fuck up and let me
yes.
explain what
Let
happened
Chris
last
try
night
and
specifically.
rationalize
Not-
why he does this. Go.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to preface this in the beginning. I'm going to say, hey, Jason, we're going to go uptown. Should I go to an ATM and get cash? Because no, it'll be fine.
This has nothing to do with
It
why
does.
Chris is an elitist
It
prick.
does. It does. I'm not an elitist prick.
False.
So that was time number one because we get there and like, oh, I don't have cash. Well, fuck you, okay? Because I asked.
Which worked out for you, apparently, because opening a tab allowed you to pay like $40 less than me and Earl, who were paying with cash.
It was a lot less than 40. Anyway,
You're welcome.
I had a card 2, to be fair.
you're not talking
Into the
microphone.
mic, Earl.
Sorry, I was using a card 2, to be fair.
Oh.
So, like, clearly there was just favoritism.
I was fine with it. Here's
No
what
shit.
happened. Here's what happened. We get to the bar and we sit down and we order a drink.
Yep.
Normal shit, like normal adult shit. They come to us. I believe you got a draft first, right?
I did.
Yeah. So you got a draft. Sears
Irrelevant.
came in a normal ass.
He's trying to spin it. It's okay.
I'm not spinning shit. You stop me if I say anything that's factually incorrect. Okay. I order a peach crown and tea.
Yep. Delicious, by the way.
Delicious, by the way, because they don't have root beer, which Jack Daniels and root beer is what I would have ordered. So my cup gets there and I drink it. And I drink it the first time out of a plastic cup. Fact. I think you got there right after that.
You were near the end of finishing it, yes.
Yes. So when you got there, I bought around. And I turned to you, Jason.
Yep.
And I said, would it be a dick move if I politely asked or requested, hey, can I get this in a glass receptacle instead of a plastic receptacle? Is anything I've said incorrect?
No,
Yes or no?
What you're about
Yes
to say
or-
is probably going to be incorrect. but go
Yes
ahead.
or no?
Everything so far, very much correct.
So honestly, I don't even know what you said.
You asked, hey, would it be like weird? And I'm like, yes, that's a ridiculous thing to ask. But you do you.
So she came over and I was like, look, ma'am, I know you're probably the nicest lady and you're really, really busy. This is exactly
was.
what I said verbatim. I definitely am not exaggerating this at all. And I was like, is there any way, if not, it's okay. I don't need to like put you out at all. So many qualifiers. Can I get my next one in a glass cup instead of a plastic cup? And she gave me fucking shit for it.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Me and Earl
You two
immediately
fucking
also started
set
giving
me
you
up.
shit.
You two fucking set me up.
100%.
Set me up.
To be fair, I told you it's a ridiculous request to make, and you still did it. So therefore, you're gonna catch shit
Immediately.
Where was this?
at Cat's Corner.
Cat's Corner.
I have never gotten a drink somewhere in a plastic cup. They have never given it to me in a
You
plastic
don't
cup.
go to bars very often.
No, but every time I've ever gone to a bar, it is never
Most of the time,
once.
if you get like cider, like pint glasses are almost always glass,
As they should be.
pretty much everywhere. But a lot of places now with mixed drinks, they have the plastic ones.
It's so
in
ridiculous.
most places.
like at least like the bar version of a plastic cup.
Yeah.
like those
Yeah,
like
it
kind of
looks
like
No,
if
this
you
is
would
some
just-
shit
If
you-
you would
Like
just
opaque
look at
ones?
it, it's not like a solo cup. It's if you would look at it, you would think, oh, that's glass, and then you're like, oh, that's definitely not. Once you pick it up, that's not.
so they didn't give it to you in like a solo cup.
no,
No. It wasn't like
it was
a preform.
replicating what the glass would look like, but it was plastic.
Except you 100% could tell it was plastic. And then I don't care about the look of it. It's not the look of it. Also, that was a fucking glass that they went to Goodwill and was like, oh, look, here's a pack for fucking 50 cents.
Exactly.
So we're going to get these ones because we're low on fucking cups.
Well, do we need to say what you did with the one glass that you did get?
We can say it. I don't give a fuck.
It's no longer at said bar.
No, it's in Earl's car because I fucking took it.
Hence why they probably use plastic.
I took it. And what did I do before I took it? I fucking asked, hey, can I buy this glass?
Hey.
She said no.
She
and then I was like, damn. And then
adamant, said no.
And then she was very adamant. Okay, why don't you quit fucking just putting your own spin on it? Because what exactly happened was,
Pixar, it didn't happen.
Can I? Can I buy this? No, we don't sell them. Although I took one, and if I turn my back and it's not there anymore, I might not say anything.
The same person who gave you shit for the glass cup gave you a glass cup and told you could take it.
Technically, it was
no.
my glass cup.
And technically, she did not tell me I could take it.
That sounds like she told you could take it.
She told me that she might
Chris
not
is trying
realize
to
it
get people
was
fired right
gone.
now for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
That did a very nice thing for him.
I'm sorry if this fucking gets back around to.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm listening.
our Lyft driver Christian from last night.
Which was
He might spread it, and this might be.
You tell Christian to listen to your podcast.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
If he
Tell
would have had a
everybody.
card, like Christian would have had a few of the Dad and Company podcast.
Yeah.
Because you know what Christian had?
A podcast that he stopped.
That he stopped. He stopped doing it.
Shout out to Christian if you listen to this.
That'd be fucking hilarious if he is.
Did you hold on? You told him the story of Dave the Uber driver, right?
I did.
I couldn't remember if that was the first ride or the second ride.
Poor Dave.
Poor
That was-
Dave.
yeah.
Shout out to Dave if you're
That was
listening
right-
to
that
this.
was that ride.
First off, I saw you guys like talking about like going out, and I'm like, I can't drink 2 nights in a row now. I'm fucking old. I can't do this. So I just like ignored you guys. Not that anyone asked me. Earl like asked you guys, and I'm like,
I said anybody, to be fair.
yeah, no, it's fine. I just like you didn't specifically address me good because I would have had to have turned you down.
That's fair.
We literally
'cause
knew.
tonight was on the
Like, I
tables.
was like, "There's no way Brandon
No way.
would do it twice. That's way too much human
It's too.
interaction
I mean, it's
for
too
Brandon."
much for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Chris isn't wrong here.
With what?
Asking for a fucking glass, regardless
Thank you.
of why he would ask for
Look
it,
at-
whatever the
look at
reason
who's
he
telling you
wanted the
different.
glass cup for, asking for it's not that weird. Because again, I'm not used to ever being served anything in a plastic cup.
Because you're both elitist drinkers. It's okay.
Wow. Yeah. Elitist drinking.
Yes, my once every 3 weeks of drinking is elitist.
Dude,
Maybe if you only drink 4 times a year, maybe it's not as ridiculous, but it's still ridiculous. It's going to taste the same no matter what.
it's not, though.
It definitely tastes.
It's literally not.
I was
Oh,
drinking
my
out of
God.
the plastic ones, and guess what? They were delicious.
Well, that's because we were drinking. We destroyed that entire bottle of peach Crown.
Yeah. Yeah.
We went back to order again. And we're like, hey, can we get 2 more of the peach? She was like, nope, bottle's gone.
We killed it.
You guys drank the whole. That bottle's been up there for 3 decades. No one's
No one
ever
else
ordered
drinking
it.
peach crown, but apparently me and Chris were like, you know what?
Yeah,
fuck
that sounds
bottle.
disgusting. I don't do peach.
It's actually, well, then you wouldn't like this.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I really don't do peach anything.
This,
Oh, okay.
this was the peach crown with Arizona tea. It was.
It tastes like peach tea.
Yeah, it did.
If you don't like peach tea, you would not like it.
I just don't like peach.
You probably would not like it. Right?
Correct.
Earl with just amazing contributions.
Hype.
So
That's a hype man right there. If I've ever fucking seen one.
What do you want me to say? Be like, oh, sorry guys,
are you
I
gonna
fucking
do?
hate peach
What are
and
you
I
gonna
fucking
do?
hate tea.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna
What are you
do?
gonna do? I didn't hear no bell.
So anyway, Chris is a dick for asking for a glass, and we all know it, and it's okay.
And you're a dick for betraying us
God,
twice.
can we just
in a row.
like next time have everyone take a shot of what the person giving it to them fucking hates. Like Earl.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Wait, hold on. I didn't track that.
Because I know
I'd
I'm
actually
getting a shot of whiskey.
I'm actually sorry. I'm not sure exactly how that came out, but I want Earl to take a pickle shot.
I'll fucking murder you.
So not alcohol.
Straight
Just
up.
Oh
a
no,
shot of
no
the most-
alcohol. Absolutely, you'd have to.
So like
When I was
vodka?
visiting my
It
buddy
exists.
in Boulder, he took us to this place.
Yeah.
They're like they're downtown or uptown or whatever. And it was very much just like our Court Street times 2 with worse parking.
Where's parking in Court Street?
Yeah, because it was like
Christ.
parking spots were only like it was like 2 spots and then a taxi spot and then 2 spots and taxi spots. So there's just less parking among the 2 streets that were just like Court Street. So we were like, he was taking me to like a barcade or something, and we walked there from like the opposite side of the strip of it. And one of the cool things there was we walked through just like the middle of the block. There's just like bars that are open on both sides of the block, and you just walk through it to get to the other side. One of them was just like infused vodka shots.
Nice.
And they were just like, and he wanted to like, he was getting like a banana pepper shot, but he wanted like, they have some sort of like soaked scorpions or something he wanted in it.
Banana pepper?
Yep. I'm not a fan of that in the shot form, I imagine, but that's what he was going for. And I was like, I'll take a pickle shot. It was fucking delicious.
Wait, who all did the scorpion
no
shot
way.
when we were in Vegas?
I think it was just Kevin.
I thought Sean didn't do it. So I know Kevin did it. Tim? Oh, it was Tim, right? Tim and Kevin did it, right?
Yeah, probably. If anybody would have been, it was definitely Kevin. He's the one that wanted to do
Right.
it. If anybody else would have done it, it would have been Kevin.
What do you
would have been
do
Tim.
with like
There's a-
after the shot? Do you like
You
eat most
eat
of
the
it?
scorpion.
Like most of it or all of it?
All of it, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think they wouldn't let all of us stay in there because it was so packed. It was like, if you're not taking a shot, get the
Yeah,
fuck
I
out
was
of the
like,
bar. So I just walked outside. So I don't think I
I did
saw it.
not. I did not. I wasn't up for a shot of tequila at that point.
I just didn't want to eat a fucking scorpion.
No, that sounds gross.
That
yeah.
sounds horrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds real bad.
But
Kevin wanted to do it.
Earlier, I was like, I'm not afraid of any food. I'll try anything. I'm a liar.
that's it.
I'm not about to eat
That's my line.
You're not getting me scorpions. Like, you can maybe trick me into some like chocolate covered crickets, maybe, but not any
that
fuck.
passed.
That sounds terrible to me, but I'd maybe try it.
I wouldn't even try that.
Yeah,
I
I probably.
ain't eat no insects.
Actually, I probably would try a chocolate covered cricket.
Yeah.
Which is weird. Like,
Why eat a chocolate covered cricket when you could just have some chocolate?
Protein.
yeah.
You know, actually, for a while,
That's what you're like. I need some protein. Get me some cricket.
There was this thing for a while, and I really thought this was going to pick up. It never did. They were doing like crickets are like highly sustainable because they breed like really quickly, and people were turning them into a flour to make bread with. So like breeding them, drying them, grinding them, making a flour with them, and it was like it's a high protein, highly sustainable flour for making bread and whatever, and then like fucking it's just gone. I don't know whatever happened to it.
I'm really glad that's gone.
People realized they were eating fucking crickets.
No, I get it, and the fact that they were able to do it that's cool, but gross. That's real nasty. And I want nothing to do with.
Do you need some
cricket
water,
bread.
Brandon?
I do. Errol's not talking. He can get it for me.
I'm the fat one here. Yeah, I gotcha.
And smash. Yeah. Grace. Oh. Yep. Okay. Cool.
And now he's breaking.
All right. Here. Well, let's just fucking slam on the table too. Like just all these fucking dickheads.
So
Anyway, let's go back.
to cricket bread,
No,
Before
in the before time.
the before time. I don't want to.
Did your boom boom destroy all your wordy word books? You mean dictionaries? It's a Rick and Morty reference.
I tried watching Rick and Morty,
Oh, stop.
and it's
Here we go.
You're
not that good.
It's
I forced myself to watch about 5 episodes, and I
Who's the elitist now?
me apparently, if that's qualified, not liking Rick and Morty makes me an elitist. Then
How dare
sure.
you not like something I like?
I just don't get why people are so obsessed with it.
Because it's funny.
Yeah,
That's fine. You can say it's funny, but everyone who's told me about it is obsessed.
No, okay. So
yeah.
I
People
think
treat it like when, like the certain shows reached their peak when you had like Sopranos and like Game of Thrones. All these shows were like everybody was watching except Chris.
Ash Brown still never watched Game of Thrones.
It's like it was that level. It's like, oh my god, I can't believe you don't watch this show. It's the greatest fucking thing that's ever happened.
Breaking Bad.
And yeah, Breaking Bad's kind of one of those same kind of shows. It's just I don't. It's like, oh okay.
You do realize outside of Rick and Morty, all of those shows you named are like some of the greatest shows ever written.
But that's what I said. They were saying it like that for Rick and Morty, and Rick and Morty was. I don't get why.
You know how I know Rick
like
and Morty's not on that list? Because I watched like 2 episodes of the new season and I haven't watched it since.
that's a shame because the rest of it's actually really good. The thing is,
really?
though, that anyone with any self-awareness will know that even if you are part of this group of people, the whole Rick and Morty fan base is fucking terrible.
Terrible.
They are terrible. They will like I have friends who like love Rick and Morty and like have shirts. But they're like, I can't wear the shirts anymore because like I'll be taking my dog for a walk and I'll be like wearing a shirt and someone across the street will just look at me and go like, hey, Pickle Rick, and just leave me alone. I'm just walking my fucking dog.
Shouldn't be wearing a Rick and Morty shirt.
Apparently, but you know,
Geez.
Clearly, he was asking for it.
with what
he was wearing.
God damn it! I knew you were gonna fucking say that.
It's pretty close to me to being better than like Futurama.
That's ridiculous. That's a statement.
It is a statement,
I
but
feel
it's
like
true.
Futurama is universally
I've
loved
watched
by
it
less
like all the
dickish
way
people.
through like 4+ times, and I've watched Futurama through like twice.
I love Futurama too.
I cannot fathom it. Watching the 5 episodes I did felt like an eternity.
Like season 1 didn't age very well. There's like it was a lot more coherent and like following seasons, like the story kind of like
Rick and Morty or
of Rick and Morty. Like the story is like it kind of has more of like a loose tie throughout the whole season.
Should I like skip to season 2?
No,
Would it
I
be
mean,
better?
no, I don't
Really?
think so because there
not
are
like-
a little things here and there that they've tied back into that are important, but. Yeah, I would say Futurama is definitely better overall, but Rick and Morty is really good. I like it. But I have not watched the like new episodes of Futurama though.
I mean,
What? Well,
they're not. It's not like everything they do is gold.
Go.
The ones that when they renewed it and they made new episodes on Hulu.
They haven't released it.
It hasn't dropped yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they haven't released.
Oh, okay. Then I'm not behind on
Yeah.
anything.
No,
Yeah.
I mean the last new ones they would have released would have been
Which one?
2013, roughly.
Which one
8
got
years
canceled? Like Justin Roiland, like he's out of the picture now. Right?
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know if they're like. I don't think they haven't released anything since that. At least.
But for Futurama, then what was the last? Was the last episode still the one where they went back in time and like
They got stuck. And
Leela
Fry and Leela got
and
to grow
Fry-
up.
Yeah.
Everyone else. Was,
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
so
And
I'm
how
still
long
all
ago was
caught up. That's been a fucking minute.
Right. So like, just
that one was like 14.
it's like Rick and Morty is just like
2013, 2014, something like that. Yeah.
that level of show for this generation. So if you don't like new shit, then you don't like new shit.
I get it. You have it. It's just I just don't enjoy it.
I just don't-
I tried it. Not for me, apparently.
If it's not Marvel, I don't dedicate my time to it.
I stopped dedicating my time to Marvel a long time ago.
Well, like I'm like very invested, very interested in it, and it's the one thing that I keep current on. When the movies drop, I watch them every Thursday that they come out. It is appointment television for me. That and sports are the only thing that are appointment television for me.
I'm not sure the last Marvel movie I saw.
I know the last one I saw. It was the last one that came out.
Endgame might have been the last Marvel movie I
Jesus.
saw.
Nice.
Well, it was one of those. I was already starting to feel burnt out by all the
Fair
superhero
enough.
shit, and then Disney is like, "Hey, we're gonna do spin-off series of every fucking character we've introduced, and we're gonna make them all the most average series of all time, and you have to watch them all in order to know what's going on in anything."
That is
Yeah, I
and
didn't
I'm
watch
just
it.
like, I'm out. Like I did watch the Loki series.
so good.
Yeah.
It was good. So good is
It was very good.
a very much a generous thing, I think. It was good. It was good, and it had Loki, so obviously it was good.
Season 2 is about to come out in summer.
I honestly don't know if I'll watch season 2. I'm so fucking burnt. Like the last superhero I really enjoyed. You had Endgame, which was awesome, and then No Way Home. Spider-Man No Way Home
Daredevil.
was so fucking good.
True.
It was so.
I like.
good.
I actually really like the new like Miles Morales.
Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
I have not watched it. I heard they're real
really
good.
good.
I have the game, the
unique.
Miles Morales, the second game. I haven't played it yet though.
I really like those, but they're getting ready to tie those in to the MCU.
Oh, Miles Morales is going to become
Yep.
one of the characters. That's cool.
So that'll be interesting.
Well, I know that like there's another another movie coming out, and it still has the same like art style, right? But it like ties all of the like multiverse of Spider-Man together.
Yeah, isn't like Across the Spider-Verse?
Across the
or something?
Spider-Verse is
Yeah.
about to come out, yeah. So that one will be interesting. And there were a lot of little things in that trailer that I watched. We don't want to turn this into a Marvel podcast, or I'll be talking for the next hour.
No, I would. That would honestly be real boring.
Well, I don't want that, goddammit.
I don't watch like any of the television adaptations. I like
Just not-
see the terrible like memes and reviews for like
Almost all
like-
of them.
Like at least like She-Hulk.
Loki was probably the best one that I would.
She-Hulk was one of the best ones.
I haven't
She-Hulk
even
was
bothered.
amazing.
To
She-Hulk
watch
was
Hawkeye.
amazing.
Hawkeye, I forgot it even existed.
Hawkeye was not great.
No, Hawkeye was.
Hawkeye was not
And
great.
then Winter Soldier and Falcon don't give a shit.
That one was
It's-
that was the one where I was like, this feels like not a Marvel property to
Yeah.
me.
Oh.
They
It
literally
might be
could have
okay to
just
watch then.
they literally they could it's action and it's they could have done the entire point of that in a couple end credit scenes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Introduce a new Cap and Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
So like they needed to introduce Val and US agents. Or US agent, and they did that. And then the fact that Falcon is the new Cap.
So you're saying you got a mixed bag though on the Marvel like television series.
Exactly. Well, Disney, when what's his face was put back in charge, he was immediate like, okay, we need to rein in the amount of Marvel TV shows we're putting out, and immediately axed a bunch of shit. It was like, because there's too much. There was way fucking too much going on that any of it could be the highest quality. Instead, focus on a few and make them higher quality than just spitting out 5,000 just to make people buy Disney Plus. And that's exactly what they were doing.
Well, I'm a Verizon customer, so
So I don't pay for it.
I wonder.
well, I do pay for it.
I have never paid $1 for Disney Plus. And yet I haven't.
I wonder if they'll like tap into like the newer generation of like popular characters. Like people really like Squirrel Girl.
Yeah, because at some point, doesn't she like become the most powerful Marvel character?
Yeah, I'm pretty
You know,
sure
like a-
like there's an argument for her being like the most powerful or something. It's very strange.
Yeah.
But then there's like along that same lines, there's characters like Gwenpool, which is like the Spider Girl from like the Miles Morales
Yeah.
thing, mixed with Deadpool. Not like
Sounds awesome.
verbatim, but like a fourth wall breaking
Yeah.
Gwen or something.
Well,
So a copy. That's fair.
Meh.
I mean, Deadpool itself was a ripoff from. I just blanked on the DC characters.
Deadshot.
No,
No, not.
we have to be talking about a fourth wall breaking character.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was like the exact same character, and they brought it over and just made him Deadpool.
and made it.
I can't remember what,
Made him
what
better.
his name was.
I don't know much about DC.
Well, the fact that I can't remember the DC
There you
guy's
go.
name.
Well, and the fact that the Deadpool movies are like amazing. Again, I don't want to turn this into a Marvel podcast.
Okay,
Yeah,
then let's
something
talk
else.
about how bad the new Scooby Doo show was.
Oh, Velma.
I refuse to
didn't-
comment on the rights that it might incriminate me.
Oh my god, you watched it and liked it? That would be
Oh, no,
incriminating.
Jesus, no. No. I want to make that very clear.
I like watched 10 minutes of it and I'm like, maybe not.
Yeah,
and then
maybe not.
I saw the stuff that came out, like clips and everything. Like,
I
oh my
didn't.
God.
I didn't watch it. I heard that it was terrible, and usually I like to form my own opinions because I'm very liberal with like. If it's entertainment, I'm probably gonna like it. If it's bad, if it's good, it doesn't matter to me. I don't.
You're okay to like bad things as
thing
long
is-
as you know they're bad. It's fine.
Most of the time, though, there's a little sect of people that is like, hey, it's actually, that didn't exist.
It was just
It didn't,
terrible.
except for the people involved with the show.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah, from all its purposes, it was just like the word. It didn't need to be Scooby Doo. One Scooby Doo doesn't exist in it.
They were just like
you made a Scooby Doo property
using
and
the property,
got rid of the most
IP.
famous character.
Well, most of the characters exist in some form in it, but the character who was Shaggy was he was a black character instead, which is whatever. But they gave him like I don't actually know Shaggy's middle name, but that was this guy's first name or something like that. So that was the tie-in, and then there was just no Scooby Doo.
Well, and they completely changed the personalities of all the kids, and they just made them all assholes. They were all just horrible people.
I don't know how the other characters turned out, but the last
All of
time
them.
I saw anything about it was someone got like crushed by a rock. There's blood everywhere, and Velma's like, "Oh yeah, I'm right," and then like twerks over this dead corpse, blood
That's
everywhere.
what-
So what they did was they tried to take the Scooby Doo crowd and marry them with the boys crowd.
Yeah, basically.
Not
No,
even.
because
Not even.
season 1 and 2 are good at the boys.
I didn't watch any of the boys yet.
Did you watch Invincible?
1 and 2.
Yes, Invincible was fucking awesome. I loved Invincible.
Overall,
watch Invincible,
Velma
Jason?
can just fuck off.
Did you watch Invincible?
Eternity.
Yes, I watched.
Did you watch Invincible?
Yes.
All right, moving right along.
So wait, did you not like season 3 of The Boys?
I have not watched all of it yet, but so far, not near.
The first episode is the best episode of the entire show.
Oh, that's just wrong.
Whoa,
That's wrong.
Whoa.
Anyway.
I have to imagine, based on Earl's preferences, and from what little I know about the boys, having
an
watched maybe 5 or 6 episodes of the first season, that has to be one where someone has a giant stretchy dick, right, Earl?
No, that's in like episode 8 or 9.
Okay.
The first episode
Spoiler
involves.
alert. God.
Spoiler
Yeah,
alert.
spoiler alert. Heads up.
alert. Spoiler alert.
There's a gentleman with powers who can shrink.
Oh, I know
he-
about this.
And he
That's
has
episode 1?
That's episode 1.
No, still, I'm in the right ballpark, really.
Yep, you're getting there.
Yeah, but
And
I know about
Do you know
this.
anything about this?
Like I said, I've never seen anything.
Just
about
want to
the
make
boys.
sure.
Okay.
So they're doing blow, coke, are at this party.
Classic.
And so he shrinks down, goes inside of his partner. His partner is male. And he's just kind of hanging out in there, walking around, just rubbing the walls on the inside. And we're talking about the front entrance, not the back entrance.
Like, that makes it better.
It's about to.
So
Yeah.
he's in there.
Yeah.
He's just hanging
He's doing
around.
his thing.
I feel like I blocked it out.
I do believe he starts to like itch his nose or something, and then immediately sneezes. And when he sneezes, he loses control of his power. So
Yep.
Um,
I had blocked it out, man.
kind of splits his partner in half.
And mute.
It's wild. If you have a moment, just watch the first episode.
Watch
I
it
mean,
again.
I'd probably not.
The show's great. The show is great.
As far as like those big shows go, the only one like I probably would watch The Boys. I just don't really watch a lot of TV, so I don't make time for it. I really didn't want to watch The Last of Us because I did not like the casting. Not the people that they casted necessarily, but I didn't think they fit the roles very well.
They
Visually.
I haven't watched it.
Visually.
They did. Okay, here's the thing though. I didn't
Well,
play
that's
the game.
someone who didn't play the game.
I didn't play the game. so-
Yeah, well, I wanted it to follow more of the game, and like you've seen it done like pretty well at times before. Like in the Marvel universe, actually, most of the casting is like really good.
Yeah.
As far as like visually, like trying to find an actor who's good enough that also does a good job of visually representing the character from the comics. Now, from the game, like Joel and Ellie, I don't think they looked anything like what they would have in the game. So I was like, I didn't really want to watch it. And I was out at my brother's, and my brother's got to like go in for some like 8 or 16 hour surgery. We were there for fucking ever. So I want to say it was like a 14-hour surgery. And he's like, oh, the new Last of Us episode came out. I got to watch this. I'm like, all right, well, I don't really care, but I'm here with you, so let's watch it. And it's like episode 3 or something.
Well, yeah, that's the... Okay.
And
so you watched the Nick Offerman episode?
I did.
Okay.
Oh, that was number 3?
That was the
And
third
my
episode,
mom,
yes.
my mom was there with us because I was like there supporting my brother, and my mom was driving
Yep.
us down there. And she just walks in after getting a shower, and she's like, "Are you guys watching like Brokeback Mountain or something?"
Okay, quit you. The
I'm
Last
like,
of Us.
nope, this is
Brokeback
not
Mountain.
what we thought we were sitting down to watch, but here we are.
That episode was.
It's a good episode,
Obviously,
though.
I mean, going from. I mean, what like I said, I tested that game, so I that's kind of one of the reasons I don't want to watch it. I've had enough Last of Us to last me a lifetime.
Yeah.
So I'll probably watch it eventually, but as of right now,
I'm out.
I'm good.
That one didn't really line up with the not at least the stuff that you could actually tie directly to the game was like way off.
I was going to say, I heard that was like completely different.
Well, I don't know that you get that
It
much
have bits of
backstory.
it. Yeah,
in
you don't
the
get
game,
as much back of the story
But-
in the game because it's only a small chapter.
but like
game with that.
where they tie them into the main characters in the game doesn't like really line up.
Fair enough.
But otherwise, I mean, like the stories, it would seem like it was a well done episode. It's just
Yep.
I wanted a television version of the game, and
A
we're getting
weird
a
one to come
television
into
version
as
of
well, yeah.
television. I don't know.
Well, it's never going to be the same. They got to make all kinds of changes because
But they didn't make
it would be
like,
crazy to just bring something straight.
But they didn't make that many changes, though.
You didn't play the game. You
No.
have no idea.
But my son did, and my brother did, and I don't know if you know this, but I talked to them all the fucking time.
You don't talk to your son.
I heard the first episode was basically like a one for one
Shot for
shot.
of the game,
And there were a lot of
and then it stopped at there at episode 1.
Well, they
I mean, like, for
because
being
the
that
game
one
was
for one.
literally broke down into chapter. You could have very easily gone episode as the chapters of the game.
Maybe
It probably would have been pretty fucking easy to do that.
they got to take their artistic.
I'll watch it eventually because I can't. I haven't seen it, so I can't really say it right now. So
fair enough.
I don't really watch TV, so I just watch a lot of anime instead.
I watch.
you say that like it's better.
For me, it's better.
Your anime.
Hey, how about you quit shitting on people for what they fucking watch?
That's what I decided
Jesus
to do this whole
Christ.
podcast. I'm just shitting on whatever you guys say. What's to say the next thing? I've shit on Marvel, Last of Us, Rick and Morty.
Anime.
I pause anime to like get up and get a drink. I turn around and what is my wife watching? Like Teen Mom or something. Some other.
What was-
just some like reality TV garbage.
TLC.
When I lived with
fucking-
you guys for a week and a half, it was the black the swordsmiths. What was
Forged in Fire.
Forged in Fire. It was that pretty much the entire time. I was
And
there.
your weapon
Yeah,
did not break or whatever.
It will kill.
it was.
It will kill. That, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that was fine.
That was cool. I liked that one. I liked
That was interesting.
That's probably the only reality show I watched. That, and she also watched.
well, there's nothing realistic about expecting someone to make a fucking knife in 3 hours. That's actually good.
Stab, stab, stab,
still
stab,
funny.
stab.
At least the people coming in there had some sort of talent.
That was the first time I
Whereas
saw Andy
most
Dufresne.
other reality shows, they get people who specifically don't have talent.
Out of all the stuff we watched, the guy on there who had the most talent, who made the best thing, didn't have the knife within like the size parameters and got sent home by default on the first thing. We're like, you're the only one here who knows what the fuck you're doing.
Clearly.
Yeah. Yeah, still good. That is the only reality show I watch though.
Let's see. Pretty much the only thing I watch is sports on a regular.
Which is a reality show.
I
A
watch.
true reality show.
I mean, sports are on a lot when I'm.
Always on.
Yeah, especially like hockey playoffs, NBA playoffs.
Brandon loves sports. Brandon, tell us about sports.
Brandon, tell us about the
talked to my
sports. ball.
coworkers
About-
about the old sports ball.
About sports ball. I was gonna fucking say
Sports- I said it first. So fuck off.
One of my coworkers is really big into soccer, and I don't.
Foosball.
It's probably the thing I know the least about.
The worst of all the sports except for baseball.
It's
I was gonna say.
you know, American sports are high scoring sports, and soccer is like we made one goal. Holy shit!
Woo, go us.
I
holds
watched
up.
him like throw his hands up and like put his hands over his eyes. I'm like, oh, someone scored. He's like, no, we almost scored. I'm like, why are you acting like you just lost the fucking playoffs or something from almost scoring?
They did.
Because it's like a 1 or 2 point kind of game.
And soccer's stupid, and this comes from someone who played.
I was gonna say,
and I quit it to play golf. That should tell you everything you need to know about soccer.
Yep.
Yeah, but God, would I rather watch golf? Would I rather watch soccer? And I think the answer is probably women's tennis.
Realistically, full disclosure, it depends on the league.
the like
Does it,
of
though?
both.
Of both, like, because you got what the Live Tour
Dude,
now.
fuck live golf. It
I'm just
sucks.
saying. But that being said, any soccer that is below the Texas line is going to be superior to every other soccer in the world.
That's not.
Because you get entertained off the broadcast.
This guy always watches.
It is always
You
so
just wanna hear
fucking
someone go,
hype.
I do watch a lot of European soccer.
Yeah, I used to watch a ton of it, and don't get me wrong, I love fucking Barclays Premier League and all the other shit.
Hate it.
But just
hate everything.
No, I truly do. This is just another thing for me.
South American soccer is always entertaining because you know what? They're always fucking hyped no matter what the fuck is going on. Ball's rolling like 6 fucking feet per fucking hour. It's like roller coaster, and they are so goddamn hyped.
Oh my god!
Soccer announcers are definitely on another level.
Yeah.
I'll
So
give
that's
you
what I'm
that.
saying. It is entertaining.
I will give you the soccer announcers are up there, like the best announcers. Like it's the most
Absolutely.
exciting announcers. I'll give you that. Because, man, most of the NFL, the NBA announcers are just the most bland fuckheads they could find.
Hi, I'm Chris Collinsworth.
Oh,
Chris
geez.
Collinsworth. It is getting
Shout out to
better.
Chris Collinsworth.
Great
It is getting
football
better, though.
play.
Broadcasting's getting better because now they're starting to do like the alternate broadcast. You don't have to watch the fucking main broadcast, and they actually have personality. And
You
they're
can watch
like,
someone who you just don't despise with every ounce of your being.
that's what we should do. We should just do fucking commentary on sports and make our own
The guy
live
who knows
broadcast.
nothing
Oh,
about
absolutely.
sports. We'll
Well, that would-
absolutely do
Just have
commentary on
Brandon
sports.
do it.
Which
I
would
just want
be
just
hilarious. It would be so
Just Brandon.
funny though. If
Just
we were
Brandon do an entire 3.5 hour football,
God, my terminology
broadcast.
would just be like off.
which is why it would be fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
For some reason, he just felt the need to move the ball 10 yards. I don't know why.
and they kicked it backwards again.
yeah, why did the
Why
other
the
team
fuck did
kick
he
it
run
to
up the
him?
middle?
Like, it would be fucking great.
There's everybody there.
To
Where's
be
the
fair, I
fucking
asked
puck?
that. I
Where's
asked
the
that on
fucking
multiple
puck at?
Where's the puck?
It would be fucking great.
That actually would be pretty funny to listen to Brandon do that for 3.5 hours. Because by the 30 minutes in, Brandon's going to completely stop giving a fuck.
30 minutes?
It's just going to start
That's
talking about
generous.
anime. Or anything else.
You act like I talk people's ears off about it. I mean, if you're willing
If
to
you
listen.
didn't have So anyway,
on a captive audience, I don't know. That
Anime.
seems a little unfair.
sports ball.
Sports ball.
So let's talk about whatever you like.
Something
What's your favorite-
non-show, non-sports ball.
Chicken breasts and white bread.
What's your favorite movie,
Oh,
Jason?
okay, yes. We need to know, Brandon.
Oh, wait, make
You
sure you
guys don't
phrase
say
it.
anything.
Make sure you phrase it correctly.
What's the best loaf bread? The best. And there is a correct answer.
That you are right. There is a correct answer.
And it's not what Chris says.
If I'm just going to the store and I'm buying something even to make a slightly better dinner than just
Yeah.
throwing something in the skillet.
That, or if you want a pimp-ass sandwich.
I'm probably just buying a French loaf, whatever. But if you ask me what I would want to buy, probably be a marble rye.
Oh my fucking god!
Brandon has sophistication.
Well, that's what you put a
Chris.
fucking Reuben on.
Chris
What do you
over
mean?
here.
Yeah, Reubens are
thinks
disgusting.
The absolute best bread in the world is 35 cow wheat bread.
35 cow.
Specifically, Heiner's 35 wheat. That
It's-
bread specifically.
He thinks that's the best bread.
Wait, who says that?
Me.
Chris and Earl, did you agree with
why?
him or no?
No,
It ties back to my childhood.
Okay.
My favorite
awesome.
breakfast is bacon and eggs with 35 wheat bread.
It makes no sense.
35 whole slices.
35 slices of wheat bread.
I like carbs.
No, the 35 cow wheat
Don't
bread
test me.
he thinks is the best bread ever born.
4 bacon and eggs.
Better
which is-
than potato bread or Hawaiian bread. It's apparently to Chris. No, those
Potato bread's real up there.
Yeah.
Potato
Not to
bread's
Chris.
great.
Not to Chris. To Chris, fucking 35 cal wheat bread is the greatest in the world.
That doesn't. Okay. You know what? You're right.
That is verbatim what you said.
You're right. Sure.
You don't like a good pumpernickel?
First of all, no, I don't like a good pumpernickel.
Yeah,
and I also don't like marbled
I
rye bread.
am out on pumpernickel.
Yeah, I'm gonna third that.
Disgusting. That's disgusting.
I
I
do
would rather
like-
have 35 wheat bread than pumpernickel.
I don't
will
even
give-
know if I've ever even heard of 35 wheat.
It's literally just 35 calories a slice.
Pretty
but
much they take wheat bread. and
If
they
I'm eating
slice it in
bread-
half, so it's super-
I don't think I care too much about how many calories are in a slice of the bread.
You guys are not focusing on the right thing here.
No, you're
not
clearly
focusing
like, no,
on the right thing.
I feel like this
taste?
goes back.
It should be taste, but it's called 35 calorie per slice
35.
bread.
I'm
That's
not
ridiculous.
35 wheat bread is the equivalent of drinking out of a plastic cup. I forgot about the wrist shot.
Listen. There
Listen,
are
listen.
Linda, listen. There are a couple things at play here. One,
There's not.
there are. Shut the fuck up and listen to me for a minute. Damn it, that's Brandon's
That's
mic.
me. Don't mute me.
So, if you're gonna ask me what is like the most versatile bread, I'm not picking 35 wheat.
I did not say what's worth. You said best.
My
You
favorite
said the
bread.
best bread.
My
is
favorite
35
bread
wheat,
is 35 wheat bread.
which is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous.
Earl somehow looks like he cares.
Earl thinks it's
No, he's
35
quiet
white.
about
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm a sourdough guy.
Yeah,
Sourdough's
sourdough.
good, yeah.
Sourdough. is-
Fucking love sourdough.
What the what the fuck did you say?
I don't think I. I think I
Yeah,
said
shut
I think
the
Hawaiian,
fuck up.
Hawaiian bread.
Yeah, white. Fucking nobody
Yeah.
does it like Sarah Lee.
Hawaiian's fine. I get like
I like Hawaiian bread.
we're like dinner rolls that are all Hawaiian.
Yeah,
Yeah, dinner Hawaiian rolls are awesome too. I got sliced Hawaiian bread in my cupboard.
so good. That is delicious.
It's fucking amazing.
No, I just
A
buy
nice
cheap bread.
a nice ham and Swiss sandwich on.
Nah, ham and pepper jack.
Turkey.
On
Okay,
Hawaiian.
sure. Okay, a nice lunch meat and cheese sandwich on.
Yeah,
you were
that's
good.
fair.
The Swiss. The Swiss made sense.
Jason,
What?
when I went to Vegas, we stopped at
Oh,
the Cornish Pasty Company.
nice. Did you? Oh,
Yeah, I talked Chris into going, and then Cricket met us there. And then when we went to the
it's so far out of the way.
Will you stop kicking the fucking table?
so we went from there to you ever heard of Meow Wolf? It's this really like trippy
Sounds right
art
up,
experience,
right up Jason's alley.
which I was like, we're gonna go to this place right next to it. And it wasn't right next to it. It was all part of it that I didn't know was all part of it. So there was just like this giant like neon light filled warehouse. And like one chunk of it was Meow Wolf, and then we went to like the upper corner to like the VR, like the full body VR place.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's close to where the.
It was called Area
Area 51?
52?
52. Area 52.
Something like
That's
that,
where
yeah.
they had the VR. That was the VR place? Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard, Area 52 gets promoted a lot.
It was it was very interesting. It was like it was an accident. Like it was like, let's go to this VR place and
Kinda
go there, and we're like,
found it.
what is going on here? This is awesome. And then we walked around and bought a bunch of stuff. We ran out of time to do the axe throwing, which sucked.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Get
But the
drunk
full
and do
body
axe
VR
throwing.
was
That sounds like a
interesting.
great choice.
That sounds awesome. I say we go do it right now. Chunka.
And Chris died today when Jason threw an axe and hit him right in the face.
Right.
Yeah.
Target was completely the other way. We don't know why he threw it that way. We
I
attribute
think
it
he
to
just
his,
really had.
we attribute it to his
Chris.
uncoordinated body.
We also went to a shooting range where you just got to rent whatever you want.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
fun.
There's
That's
shooting
what-
range there. You can do all kinds. They also have a place you can rent heavy machinery and just drive around backhoe dozers and stuff, and just go in this giant dirt field and just dig shit.
That's one way to put the new stadium in.
Yeah, just use everybody. Well, it's one of those like I'm like, oh, that's stupid, but then I'm like, I
Sounds
grew
awesome.
up in a
Really.
place where I got to do that when I was like 12 with a giant backhoe loader,
Right.
drive big tractor and stuff. Some people have never ridden a riding lawnmower, let alone like a
that's
dozer or
true.
something. So for them, I could see that being something they would want to do.
That's not something I would want to do, but it's absolutely something I would take my 4-year-old to do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, blast.
But there's some people I think that there's like they've never had the opportunity to do it. It's like, oh shit, you mean I can drive this giant bulldozer and just plow shit over for a little bit? That sounds cool.
Hell yeah.
The most thing they've ever driven was a scooter. Like, you know, it's
Seagulls
like-
on this motherfucker. God damn.
You're inside me.
You're in crazy bitch. Well, I think that we've got enough.
Ah, motherfucker. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, we start recording these and then we're like, oh, fuck.
54, that was 54 minutes of just utter nonsense.
Yeah, it was so fun, though.
It's like 25 minutes of marble.
It felt
Goddamn.
less focused than last time, but
Actually, it's
We
prob-
went over
it was-
like 20 different topics the first time. I feel like we were more drunk the first time. I was.
Yeah, that's,
we because we did it in the middle of the drinking, and I'm long since done because I'm going to drive home.
You driving motherfucker.
which is crazy because you got a fucking DD here.
Who I drove here.
Yeah.
That okay? I don't understand the problem.
It's whatever. I'm old and I got to work in the morning. I can't do it.
Well, next time we record earlier.
I got to sleep in the morning.
We say that every fucking time.
Listen, I started out with Chris's extra strong drinks. We could have done it an hour in, and you would have gotten better content. Immediately after the Neanderthal game was the right time to do it.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah.
Maybe Jason wouldn't have shit all over everybody during this entire fucking time.
No,
Yeah, probably not.
People brought up all the shit I hate.
Except
Or
for
not even necessarily hate, just don't
unseasoned chicken and white
participate.
bread.
I mean, put some fucking sliced up chicken breast with some Swiss cheese on some Hawaiian sliced bread. I'm going to eat that all day, every day.
Yeah, did you almost like die doing that though?
No, that was turkey.
Okay, sliced turkey.
That was when you were eating just a turkey.
like
you
I'm
were
gonna
having a
lose
turkey
weight. I'm gonna
sandwich
eat
every
like
day.
one sandwich
yeah.
a day.
Yeah, that was a bad choice.
That's what your doctor said, right?
Yeah. Doctor literally said
Jason, you look great, but you're gonna
you look
fucking
great,
die.
but you're literally slowly killing yourself. I'm like, awesome. What do I do to fix it? You need to eat all kinds of shit. And I'm
turns
like,
out,
cool.
food's important.
Who would have thought? I mean, who would have fucking thought? I did look fucking great though. I look fucking fantastic at that point. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I'm just
Maybe
gonna,
next time I'll do 2 chicken and chicken sandwiches. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Maybe smother it in lard first.
I feel like there's a middle ground in there
Not for me.
somewhere.
Not for me.
One and a half.
It's one or the other.
1.5 sandwiches.
Either I kill myself trying to make myself skinny, or I kill myself continuing to be fat. I don't think there's an in between. I'm going one way or the other. Those are my 2 outs.
Jesus, what?
So you die one way or the other.
Yeah.
I mean,
It just depends on when.
yeah.
I'm not sure which way would actually kill me. Probably the not eating. I feel like the not eating might be faster.
And more miserable.
Yeah.
Far more. But yeah, at least if my pound would go out.
All right, listen, Doc. What if I ate 2 sandwiches,
Yeah.
but I like cut them into quarters in the beginning of the day?
Yeah, just
and
one bite every 30 minutes throughout the day.
piece
Hey, they
on
say
'em.
smaller meals throughout the day is better. Will that work?
What? That too fair. At that time, I was also exercising 7 days a week.
Till you fucked your
running-
leg up, right?
Running. No, this was a different time. This
is
was
a
before I
different
flipped up. Yeah, I was running like 3 or 4 miles every day, lifting weights every day, swimming every day,
Well, you didn't.
and only eating a turkey sandwich.
Well, you didn't.
It was
Tom,
just bad
You
all
didn't Tom
around.
Segura your leg, so.
No, I did not. I did not Tom Segura my leg.
Oh God!
Although he got to go to the hospital. I didn't get to go to the hospital because I didn't have insurance when I fucked up my leg.
Huzzah!
Tore pretty much everything in there. I'm like, nah, I'll be okay.
I'll be fine.
Rub some dirt on it.
All right. Till next time. Next month. Next month. Next month.
That's way
Next
too
month?
early.
Has it only been a month?
It's been like 3 months.
It hasn't been 3 months.
It
It was
feels like it's
middle
been
of
2
February,
months.
so it's been 2 months.
Not been 3 months.
I know.
So 2 months.
2 months.
That's good.
So next month.
Although 2 months from now, we'll be in Vegas. We'll be getting back from Vegas.
So next month.
Okay.
That's too early.
If you don't have us coming here to ask you how your job hunt is going, then you'll never get one.
It's not going. And you asking about it doesn't make me want to start.
That's the only way I know how to help Jason.
It's the only way. So, thanks for joining. Earl, thanks for not fucking...
I'll say Earl's mic's been on the table for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, thanks for joining. It was fun.
That's Earl.
There, yeah, awesome. Thanks. To everybody listening, thank you for continuing to support. We are... You guys are awesome. Thank you. We got our YouTube fixed, so go look up the video. Last week was a video podcast. So actually we could record this over.
Oh.
Will you fucking wait a minute?
No.
JFC.
No, me and Brandon refuse to wait.
The only person on screen is you and Earl.
Oh, hey, if you'd let me fucking finish.
Nope.
We can.
I thought you knew that was that one, or you just pick around. Okay. You've been waiting to push that button the whole goddamn time.
Well, if you're still listening to this, thank you for continuing to support. Remember to go to the YouTube page at Dad and Company Podcast. You can actually Google it now at Dad and Company Podcast, and I'm the first thing that shows up. So
The first.
yes.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Shh, don't give away my secrets.
Shut up.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth. But can you continue to support? I always appreciate it. Spread the word. Remember to tell your friends, tell your family. And I don't give a shit if you tell your enemies as long as the word gets out there. Peace.